Talk Scrapbooking with Brittany Nicole. This is the sketch for today's prompt for Scraptember and the sketch that you use for 30 Days of Sketches, Series 8. The prompt for Scraptember is using a white background. So as you can see, I have a 12 by 12 white piece of cardstock. I buy them currently in bulk from American Cardstock, or from American Crafts, I think. And I love it. I had a lot of fun creating this layout because I had ordered some circle dies, circle nesting dies from Amazon. I don't even know the brand. It wasn't like a brand I'm familiar with. And I am so glad I finally did that because I think it's something I'm going to use a lot. It also kind of helps because I don't have every size in punches, but I have a significant variety of sizes. So the diameter of my photo, I believe, is 4 inches. And this is a layout documenting Rhiannon's birthday party when she was turning 8. And again, I am focusing on using mostly Chamel. So all the paper is from one of Chamel's collections or multiple collections. And then I think that the thickers I end up using, I want to say that they're Jen Hadfield, but I don't know if I'm right. It's been in my stash for a good bit of time. What I absolutely loved about this layout and this sketch is that basically it was using dies and punches and very little ephemera. So I used a lot of paper and very little ephemera to do this. I liked this color scheme because Rhiannon had a unicorn themed birthday party, and it also kind of coordinates with her gym leotard and her friend's gym leotard, and so I just think it's really cute. One thing I did to kind of add some interest to some of the circles and stars that I'm going to be putting on the layout is I added some adhesive dimensional foam, and the scallop border I used using my scallop border punch. I think it's from Fiskars. It's a fairly recent addition to my craft room, and it is one that I have used quite a bit. What's also great is that it's I like it because I can use it on scraps of paper, and before I was only limiting myself to using my Cameo silhouette cutting machine, and I found it personally harder to use smaller strips of scrap paper. And so having the physical punch, I feel like allows me to utilize my scraps more, and also using metal dies on like my Big Shot, I feel like I'm able to use more of my scraps. That's just personally for me. There might be some of you who are like Silhouette Cameo pros and are like, oh, I use my scraps all the time. I'd actually be kind of curious because that's one thing that I found very limiting. I'm actually contemplating if I'm actually going to have a prominent spot for my Silhouette Cameo in my new office craft room. I haven't decided because I don't feel like I use it or utilize it enough like I do my Big Shot and my punches. This I'm using, here you can see me struggling to use some adhesive. This is the one that I got free with a scrapbook.com order, or for like a deeply discounted rate, like $1 or something. Personally, I find it very frustrating, but that's just me. And what you also notice is I flip over a lot of things all at once. So like, let's say I have 10 stars that I want to put foam adhesive on. I like to flip them all over and add the adhesive to them all at once, and then put them on my layout kind of all at once. I kind of batch the work. So first I flip them over, then I add the adhesive dye or just adhesive foam, tape, or straight adhesive, and then I add them to my layout. For me personally, it's easier than having to take a piece of paper, add adhesive, and put it down. Take a piece of paper, add adhesive, put it down, if that makes sense. I just find it's an easier flow for me. What was really funny about this is my daughter's birthday is actually in July, but we had her birthday in June because we knew we were going to be in Canada for her birthday, and she wanted to celebrate with some of her friends in Florida. So the kind of final touches are going to be the enamel dots, and I do 3 different colors, and I chose the colors based off the pattern paper. I was trying to pull in the blues from the pattern paper, the mint green from the pattern paper, and then of course the pink from the pattern papers. And then I also utilized some gold thickers for my title. The title is simply Hello Birthday. And one of the reasons that's the title is because the thickers were already created to say hello and to say birthday. And I really like that. I'm also using my T-square ruler to add some journaling. I use my T-square ruler so much. And I gotta be honest, sometimes I'm still crooked with it, but it's not the ruler's fault. It's just user error. But here you can see the thickers I'm using, so you can see it already says birthday, it already says hello. I just find these are so much easier to put down on my layouts. When I use thickers, it takes me forever, and I have so many thickers. That's one thing I'm struggling to put a dent in. I am not buying any more thickers. Right now I'm not even subscribed to any kind of kits where thickers come because I just have so many and I want to use them up. But I always am drawn to the thicker stickers that are already words, like the hello, the birthday, the sparkle, the celebrate, that kind of stuff. And then I just added a couple flowers and just sort of have them floating around. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to use the links in the description box below to check out everybody else's take on the sketch and the prompt. And I'd love to know if you have a loving relationship with thickers, or if you kind of like pre-made titles like me. Have a great day. Bye.